Hi, this is Mike, IT Manager for J&D Pharmacy. During the last 10 years, J&D Pharmacy, located at Truman Village in Warsaw, Missouri, has incorporated a lot of ideas to cut waste. In this video, we will present these ideas based upon the concepts of lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing is defined as a systematic method for the elimination of waste within a manufacturing system. Put simply, it is reducing anything that does not add value in manufacturing the end product. Similar processes enabled Toyota to become one of the largest companies in its field. In medicine, the term for this is process improvement. In our video example, a retail pharmacy employs this method. Oftentimes, it boils down to adding in a healthy dose of common sense. Any way that can eliminate or reduce waste in production of the physical prescription or introduce clinical offerings conducive to the promotion of wellness is a step toward becoming a more efficient and effective healthcare provider. We will spotlight 5 areas that can be adapted in any retail pharmacy and will allow greater profits, increased productivity, accuracy, and employee satisfaction. Work smarter, not harder, and see your profits rise. Life-size pictures of the pharmacists, who are not always seen up front, greet the patients. This promotes a feeling of familiarity and discourages lawsuits. A waiting area notification screen reassures customers and cuts down on the number of times they need to ask about their prescription status, which leaves employees free to continue their work and adds even more speed towards completion of the orders. iPad stands and educational kiosks allow those in the waiting room to employ their time wisely. Videos that can educate about proper use of our products are available here, and the videos can also be sent directly to the patient's phones if they desire. Natural lighting and an aquarium contribute to a peaceful and stress-free environment, along with clean restrooms, wall murals, elegant countertops, floors, and fixtures. Custom light fixtures not only add to the decor, but also illuminate more area than traditional methods. By bringing the light closer to the room, we need less wattage and fewer bulbs. Technology is evolving at lightning speed and can be your biggest game changer. This can be new pharmacy workflow software, an interactive IVR system, or robotics. Pharmacies with a robust RX volume cannot afford to ignore robotics. They count faster than technicians and achieve 99% accuracy. They also have no problem with working 24/7. Prior to our techs entering the store each morning, our IVR has been at work as they sleep. Employees are greeted every morning by dozens of RXs entered the night before by our patients, which eliminates hours of phone time, both after hours and certainly all day long, as patients are finally accustomed to talking to an audio robot. Software makes ordering a snap, overseen by the watchful eyes of our customer service representative. We order just the right amount, never more or less, at just the right time. This prevents a backlog of unsold product while keeping potential fills well supplied. In-the-know personnel compare prices and attempt to achieve the best value when ordering. Access to restricted areas is controlled by electronic key fobs. They can be programmed to allow or deny entry and can be deactivated remotely if one of them is lost. I even added the fobs to our narcotic inventory cabinet to monitor our employees there 24/7. Many pharmacies fail to take the time to place the right person at the right process, wasting talent and allowing discouragement to creep in. Would any of you sports fans have your star quarterback play as a defensive tackle? Productive, energized employees are those that are placed in the right environment, doing the things that they're best qualified to do. A customer service rep is an invaluable employee for pharmacies that have an RPH to Tech State Board regulated ratios. The customer service rep does tasks that a technician would normally do, but never handles medication. From running the MedSync program, coordinating with nursing homes, running just-in-time inventory program for expensive medications, to performing many non-required duties taken over from the pharmacist. The customer service rep is an indispensable medical secretary. Because of the customer service rep, we don't waste pharmacists' time scheduling vaccinations or doing billing. This time utilization allows us to give over 200 flu shots in the facility with only 1 RPH and no nurse in just 3 hours. That equals 1 vaccine a minute. If you intend to pursue clinical, then you need a face, and it doesn't have to be the pharmacy owners. OTC employees do not answer phones. Keeping different types of jobs separated improves efficiency. One tech will take on jobs requiring urgent care. Most of the red bags denoting high priority are filled by her. She works in closest proximity to our 2 robots in inventory. On the other hand, our clinical tech is our problem solver. Jobs that require more time to iron out are reserved for her. Assign production to your production pharmacists and clinical duties to your clinical pharmacists to maximize their potential. Hybrids are always welcome, but rarely are they found. Pharmacy technicians fill the scripts at a 2-lane drive-up window, leaving OTC clerks free to attend to customers in the store. This is another cost-saving division of skill sets. The techs are more familiar with patient questions, usage directions, and insurance navigation, and can answer them quickly to keep traffic moving. This facility believes in promoting a positive attitude, which is why you'll see so many smiles. When weighing skill versus personality, hire for attitude. People with the best attitudes are the ones that bring their A game to work with them. Applicants are given an insightful character assessment before they are hired, one that assists in placing them in the most suitable job positions. Extreme care in the choice of pharmacists can save tens of thousands of dollars. It is often best to test before employing and training. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. In this case, we are preventing a job placement that is likely to fall short of our expectations. Techs are graded on their performance with a numerical system. Better performance equals better pay. With this method, initiative flourishes. Encourage high morale. A break room with free food is provided. Work schedules are flexible to allow for family and other life events. Spoil your people and they will spoil your patients. Wages are the second highest expense behind the cost of goods, so always be looking at ways to affect this expense to the positive. Keep and train your eagles and allow the turtles to wander off to your competition. Overseeing the cash flow and allocating funds is a dedicated team of brilliant minds clicking away in the back office. They are the pit crew to our working engine. Well-versed in accounting, budgeting, and human resources, they are a vital part of the team. Numbers people can focus in on ways to decrease waste through inventory control, overtime, negotiating contracts, and paperless billing. Utilizing Excel slashes through heaps of paperwork, allowing them to achieve more work in less time and allowing a 3-person job to be done by 1 full-time and 1 part-time employee. Never underestimate the value of your wholesaler in making you lean. A good wholesaler salesman will email the pharmacy manager days before the order cutoff date, suggesting ways to correct the generic versus trade name dollar order ratios to save you thousands in discounts. Most pharmacies would benefit from a redesign. It will be one of your highest returns on investment. Whether you have an older store or are building a new one, concentrate not only on the show of the building, but also on the flow of the work. The days of fishbowl architecture are vanishing. Clever counters hide unattractive clutter and separate those who are hard at work within the nerve center of the team from the ebb and flow of customers. This allows consumer interaction to be delegated to a well-trained and dedicated staff. The pharmacist will remain available and will appear when needed, leaving them free to fill many more scripts in less time than is required by traditional methods. Foot traffic should flow naturally from drop-off to point of sale. The drop-off includes drive-up, walk-ins, fax, phone, and internet. We call this the hot seat. This is a tech workstation. And here is an RPH workstation. Color-coded bags are initiated by a tech for maximum flow and moved to the bag rack next to the pharmacist workstations. After checking, the prescription moves to the OTC prep area. The pharmacist may counsel depending on the patient's needs. Should more detailed counseling be needed, iPad counseling stations, stand up or sit down, accommodate all our patients. If you are in a hurry, it can be texted to your phone. Workstations are complete and easy to use. Touchscreen computers have been installed. HIPAA containers with slits on top are kept in the workstations for easy access. Private and sensitive data can thus be shrouded until destroyed, avoiding the potential for costly lawsuits. Employee comforts include cup holders, headsets, foot mats, and digital picture frames. Notice that the tools and workstations are kept within reach. There is sufficient elbow space to allow for complete comfort and functionality while simultaneously paring everything down to minimalist dimensions. Inventory is housed in carousels like these, superior to ordinary fixtures that are specially designed to be ergonomic. Their height and weight make tip-overs unlikely. Extremely conservative on space, they hold much more than any ordinary straight-line shelving. Sliding separators save time, improve accuracy, and allow for flexibility in arranging containers of multiple sizes. A recent improvement from using metal dividers was to move to a more lightweight version made of wood, with plastic ends that we make on our 3D printer. This saves us up to $3 per piece during production. Color-coded bags replace traditional tubs. These speed sorting and prescription readiness. The colors lower stress on all employees. For instance, purple bags prevent losses and can save thousands of dollars. Some expensive items cannot be returned to the wholesaler once they have been labeled. When encountering a purple bag, it means pay special attention. Wait until the patient has signed for this item or has agreed to accept and purchase this item before applying the label. A simple metal clasp turns one bag into 2 or 3 bags, avoiding ordering more bags than are necessary, and again, avoiding waste. Tubs are still used for specialty packaging. The over-the-counter bagging area also sports innovation. Whether scanning 2 RX items or 22, they are instantaneously picked up with a single barcode. Before you think accuracy slows the process, NCPA Digest states that a single RPH can verify 133 and a tech 60 per day. With this system, an RPH can verify 600 and a tech 200 plus per day, maximizing workflow with the right processes and vendors. One of the latest Lean additions is saving the technician steps in retrieval and return of inventory by adding directional labels. This is one example of the label directing the technician to a correct medication. Whether to a robot or to the correct gondola, it shows the correct vertical row and horizontal section placement. Bottles that are similar in color and shape are kept separate by the aforementioned inventory dividers. The verification rack can be an indispensable tool to your flow of sales. Its user-friendly design adds comfort and speed while reducing the effort required by creating a handy space for bottle returns and aligning these color-coded bags in a highly visible layout. Give your hardworking pharmacists a comfortable place to perch, where they can see the whole room in one sweep, with materials in easy grasp. An all-in-one touchscreen computer, a fingerprint reader, a barcode scanner, a telephone, a counting tray, patient handouts, and counseling materials have all been combined into one valuable station. Pride in strict quality control, utilizing technology and people allow for 18 checks before the prescription leaves the pharmacy. These steps save far more time than having to correct an error after filling it. QC people are entry techs, fill techs, and pharmacists. The technology requires 2 scans, a 2-person, 8-step pharmacy software verification that adds up to 18 checks. QC demands first-time accuracy. Repeating the fill process wastes employee and patient time. So let's recap. Focus on patients, improve technology, invest employee management, hire the right financial strategists, and redesign your workflow. These are the means to building your lean machine. Still to come. Einstein said that imagination is the preview of coming attractions. Here are some ideas we've been working on. Ground level square footage is traditionally costlier than available offerings on the second floor. Stack your pharmacy for success by moving production up but leaving clinical services down and connecting the 2 areas with a mechanical conveyor. The benefits are manifold. Your upstairs staff can work without interruption. Patient privacy will increase as personal information is stored away from customer areas. Theft of items like narcotics become more difficult, less convenient. Your main floor will be a sparkling, uncluttered space, welcoming and personal. Production background noises remain upstairs. The downstairs crew can service both the main entryway and the optional drive-up window. For more information on this and other developments, visit us at www.smartflowrx.com.